into some quite significant news concerning, well, a real legend of Nigerian football, Peter Rufai. We're looking at reports from Radio Nigeria Lagos and bsnsports.com.ng. Both came out today, July 3rd, 2025.
Right.
And our aim here is really to get the immediate confirmed facts straight and, take a moment to honor his incredible legacy.
And what's really fascinating right off the bat is how this news broke.
Yeah.
Well, these reports, both of them, indicate a top Lagos state government official confirmed his passing.
Well, before the family.
Exactly. Even before his family had made any kind of official announcement.
Wow.
It just it really highlights the immediate public ripple effect when someone of his stature passes away. Shows you how deeply connected people feel to these figures.
Absolutely. So diving into who Peter Rufai was, the reports confirm he was 61 years old.
Yes, 61.
And he had that famous nickname, Dodomayana.
Dodomayana, yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that name, and even if the sources don't spell out why, it sort of evokes something, doesn't it?
It really does. Like a certain presence, maybe?
I think so. For many Nigerians, those nicknames, they aren't just random. They often speak to a player's character on the pitch, maybe formidable, larger than life. That's kind of the vibe you get just from the name itself being reported.
Makes sense.
And looking at the bigger picture, Peter Rufai is widely seen as one of Nigeria's absolute greatest goalkeepers ever.
No question.
His career stats back that up, too. The sources mention he earned 65 caps for the national team.
65. That's a long and significant international career.
It really is. It speaks volumes about his quality and consistency over the years.
And the achievements. 2 World Cups.
Yeah.
Just appearing in 2 World Cups as a goalkeeper is immense.
Huge. It shows that elite level, that global stage presence.
And, of course, the big one being absolutely pivotal in Nigeria winning the 1994 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON.
Oh, yeah. That 94 victory was massive, a defining moment.
Definitely. And the reports also touch on his club career,
yeah,
mentioning stationary stores.
And Go Ahead Eagles, too. So he had significant spells both within Nigeria and playing abroad.
Right, a really well-rounded career.
Yeah.
Now, about the circumstances, what did the sources say?
Both Radio Nigeria Lagos and BSN Sports report that he passed away on Thursday morning, that's July 3rd, 2025.
Okay.
And they mention it was after a prolonged illness, an illness that apparently had kept him out of the public spotlight for quite some time.
Ah, I see. So he'd been unwell for a while.
It seems so.
Yeah.
And that period, being out of the public eye after such a visible career, it adds a very human dimension to the news, doesn't it?
It does. It sort of reminds you that even these, legendary figures face their own private battles.
Exactly. And how that shapes the final chapter, perhaps.
So, thinking about the takeaways for you, our listener, we've got the confirmation. Peter Rufai, Dodomayana, passed away at 61 after a long illness.
Yeah.
And we've touched on his immense contributions to the World Cups, AFCON 94, his club career, cementing him as a true Nigerian legend.
Absolutely.
It feels like more than just news. It's a moment to reflect, right, on what these sports heroes mean and the impact they leave.
It really is. And that point about the news breaking so quickly, even before the family's announcement.
Yeah, that's quite something.
It speaks volumes about information flow today, but also about how deeply invested we become in the stories of people who, define our national moments in things like sport.
That's a great point. It makes you think about that line between the public figure and the private person.
Precisely. How those two aspects interact, especially at difficult times like this, it kind of invites you to consider how we collectively remember and value the people who inspire us.